King B News and Views. Hope everybody's day is going well, everyone's safe. You have something good to eat, something good to drink. You have shelter. You and yours is safe today. So I'm out here, look at that sun behind me, over me. Hold on, let me get it. Oh, wait, where'd it go? There you go. That sun is shining. Look at that cloud. Look at that cloud. Just sitting there, right? Sitting there over the mountains. And you got this one sitting over there. Thick clouds. Yeah. But anyway, just had to come out and take a walk. You know, watched a video, somebody talking about Project 2025, and you know, I was asked about Project 2025, and the way I feel, my response is, it was a Project 2025. Just pick a year. Pick a year. You look into it. There's plenty of Projects 2025s, and video that I watched. This brother was talking about Project 2025, and he mentioned Trump has his own plan or project. What do you call it? Project 47, I believe. And how Trump is not involved with Project 2025. I've said it before in previous videos, right? We have to stop looking into what they're doing and start focusing on what we need to do, right? That's what we have to do. It's in our best interest, and only but a few are going to get what I'm saying. You know, because the video went into, the brother started talking about, you know, jurisdiction, and it really just, it really, to be honest, the spirit just rose up in me, and I just got instantly pissed off with it, because you have to understand something. You're getting into jurisdiction and policies and putting ourselves in a position to be able to effect change and, you know, come up with policies that's going to benefit us, right? You have to understand something. When you look in history, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Seneca Village, and what is known now as Central Park in Manhattan, New York City. You know, Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier was a town. Sun is still there under the water, under the lake. The town is still there, right? Sitting there, right? You think our ancestors wasn't up at one point? What about when you look at when you go into, you look in the history, you look at the census. You know how our people were forced to give up their tribes and list themselves as Negro. What about that? You know, and how our identity was given to other peoples, right? The Mongoloids. You think they're just gonna give it back, right? There's something in place right now. The American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. I got the paperwork in the house, right? Have all the information on it. But my thing is this. You think you gotta look at who owns the system. See, you have to realize who the real enemy is. Who owns this system? No matter what you do, and yes, there's ways you got people doing the work right now, doing their genealogy, finding out who they are, and that's fine. We all need to do that on a personal level. But you have to understand something. Again, who owns the system? Who's running this? Who runs the system? Right? This is my point. Who runs it? Who controls it? You still gotta do things by their rules. And they get to change the rules however they see fit. Why? Because it's all about their agenda. It's all about their reality. Right? Creating their reality, maintaining their reality. So they can have heaven on this realm while we live in hell. So yes, a few of us can come up and, get our money up and elevate ourselves to a higher status than the rest of us, and then look down on the rest of us. And you got some of these people, they make their content and they have this they have this ego. Right? I'm this, I'm that, I'm a doctor, this is my title. I'm better than the rest of you. I'm smarter than the rest of you. I have all this knowledge and the rest of you is just dumb or stupid. That's why a lot of them I can't even watch. Right? They're so caught up in themselves. They're so full of themselves. They're so intelligent, but yet they know so much, but yet they don't know much at all. Lives were lost. Again, you think our people wasn't up at one point in time? Yes. Yes. I watched the brother, the elder, Baba Rasan, check his channel out, Baba Rasan Live, and he mentioned this in his videos, in his lives. At one point in time, our people, our ancestors lived free. There was no rent and gas bill and light bill, and you know what I'm saying? He's 100% right when he talks about it. There wasn't none of this. The way we living now, the way we are forced to live, we're still prisoners of war. You understand? We could change our status and elevate ourselves to a higher status, but we're still under their rules. We're still prisoners of war. And just like you got the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, there's an international version as well. Look it up. But are they for us or against us? Again, you got to know who the real enemy is. Right? We are living in a false reality. And no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter if you change your status, you will still be living in a false reality and a false system, right? What good is it if it benefits some of us and none of us at all? What good is it? This whole system needs to come down, all of it. It needs to be destroyed. We need to be freed. Are we talking real freedom or false freedom? What we talking about? What we doing? See? Right? See, I had to come out and take this walk because I get real passionate. The spirit hits me, and I get real passionate, and I go off on it about this. What we really talking about? Do we really want to be free? Do we really want to change this for all of us, or are we just talking some of us? What we talking about? What we doing? Right? Because I feel the passion and the energy of my ancestors who lost their lives. Right? They're not gone, by the way. They live in us. Right? And we got to tap in and go within ourselves. That's why on my video, on my other channel, King B Workouts, when I'm working out and exercising, I say it in every workout, in every video I make on that channel when I'm doing my exercise and I'm working out. I'm not working out and exercising my physical body. I'm working out and exercising the energy in me, around me. The physical body is the least of it. You see, the physical body shows the work that I'm putting in spiritually, or energy. Me moving and manipulating the energy in me and around me. And the physical body, right? The physical body shows that work. That's what it does. Okay? And that's what we need to do on a larger scale, grander scale. Because we can change all this immediately if we tap in and start doing the work. We can change it all. We can change this entire realm. That's what needs to happen. Fuck their system. Fuck their jurisdiction. Fuck their rules. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. And that's where I stand on it. That's how I feel. We need to really put that work in. Now I know there's those of you out there who know exactly what I'm talking about and feel the way I feel with it. We need to tap in. We need to tap into source, reconnect with source. We need to reconnect. This is a spiritual war. That's what it is. Spiritual warfare. And we need to focus on that. This is spiritual warfare. See, as long as we thinking physically, as long as we're thinking as far as dealing with this system and jurisdictions and the policy, their jurisdictions, their policy, their rules. They make the fucking rules. You gotta understand this. I don't care if you do the paperwork and you elevate yourself to a higher status than the rest of us. What that means. Good for you, but you're still under their rule. Right? And focusing on, you better learn who the real enemy is, because let me tell you something. The people who came across and arrived here that our ancestors first saw and had to deal with, you think it was pale-skinned people? Or was it a people who look just like us, but they're not us? Because not too many people want to talk about that. Our real enemy, right? Look like us, but they're not us. You better look into who is the real British royal families and who's really been running this shit. Better look into that. Because our enemy look like us, but they're not us. See, the other people are just pawns. Foot soldiers. Right? There was a video out not too long ago of the Pope getting down on his knees. He had to get help. He couldn't even, they had to help him get on his knees. and get back up, kissing the feet of melanated people. They were wearing purple. Purple is royalty. You better learn who's really running this shit, who's really against who the real enemy is. And again, this is a spiritual war. You think you're going to get ahead by playing their system, jurisdiction and policy? Fuck all that. That's bullshit. That's what it is. That's how I feel about it. Tap in. Connect with source. Connect with your ancestors. Learn how to learn about energy and how to control your energy and become the master of your own universe. You have a whole universe inside of you. Learn how to manipulate that energy. Tap into real power. Because we're supposed to be taking this whole entire planet or realm back. You can't do that with jurisdiction and policy. Because as long as you're talking like that, as long as you're doing that, you still playing under their fucking rules. You get that? You understand that? You still playing by their rules. So yeah, you can set yourself off and your people who follow you off. But what about the rest of us? What you only looking out for yourself? What about this whole realm, this whole planet, this whole realm? We living under a false reality. Guess what? We will still be living under this false reality. You're not going to affect change. You're just going to set yourself up to wear fancy, good clothes and good shoes and you know what I'm saying? Driving a nice foreign car. Material trinkets. Fool's gold. Meanwhile, the real wealth is spiritual. So this is what's on my mind right now. You know, again, that's why a lot of people I do not watch, but I was asked a question and I pulled up a video that I didn't watch. Again, some of these people I don't watch, they're still full of themselves. They're not humble at all. They're very egotistical. You know. But this is King B News and Views. I mentioned my other channel, King B Workouts. Check that channel out too. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Click the notification bell for both channels. So again, go over to King B Workouts. Check that channel out. If you like what you see in here, subscribe to that channel. Because I'm giving it to you raw on that channel while I'm working out, just like I'm giving it to you right now. All right? Love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. Have real conversations. Okay? Do the work. Look into your past. And yes, do your genealogy. Find out about your people. Find out who you really are. But keep going. Don't stop there. That's just a step. Keep going. Keep going with it. Don't allow yourself to get too comfortable and just stop at a certain point. Keep going. Keep going. You keep going with it. Right? It's a ladder. You keep going. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. All right? And that's all I got for y'all. To the next video. Peace. Oh, don't forget, protect our children, protect our babies at any means necessary, and our women. Shout out to all the real women out there. Peace.